because there's not a lot of people like us in this world. There's not a lot of people like us in this country. You know, we have a country of 300 million people, and we'll get 30 people down at Ground Zero on a weekend to just speak to, you know, fellow countrymen and people that are visiting, okay? We're very unique. You know, we're very smart. We're very intelligent people. We're very humble. I've seen that, and I'm so grateful for that, to be surrounded by, you know, such beautiful people. And that, you know, it takes working together, you know, working together in our local communities, working together around the world, in different organizations. There are many groups and organizations that, you know, have helped us tremendously. INN, World Report. Lenny has done some great work over the years. We have We Are Change. We have NYC Can. These are groups that you can't deny, you know, what we're doing, what they're doing. They're bringing it to that next level, and that's exactly what we need to do. We have Vote for Answers happening right now in New Hampshire. On Tuesday, 12 towns are going to vote whether or not to have a comprehensive, fact-driven investigation. Live Free or Die states leading the way. New York couldn't do it last year. New Hampshire's going to do it this year. Okay? We're also working on bridging gaps between other past false flag psychological operations, such as the original 93 bombing, which was a dry run, I feel, as well as the Oklahoma City bombing. Working on bridging the gaps with the family members. And we're working on ensuring that not only do family members speak together about the events, such as Oklahoma City and 9/11, but that letting the world know about the similarities between the cover-ups of those events, okay? You know, you look back at American history, false flag events are commonplace. Throughout Western civilization, for that matter. So, you know, soon you're going to see, you know, Oklahoma City family members speaking with 9/11 family members. And we're going to be able to bring this information to the world. You know, just reference the evidence. There's more than enough evidence that puts our government in a very bad light. Essentially, our government is absolutely complicit in a grand cover-up. Okay, that's fact. We're going to learn more fact throughout this event. You know, it's funny. One of the first documentaries I saw, I actually went to the first Tea Party in 2006 in Boston, and it was John Albanese says everybody's got to learn sometime, and he gave a speech about this is not theory, this is fact. There's more than enough fact, there's more than enough evidence we could cite that proves that 9/11 is not how we were told, and you can also cite evidence of government complicity. It's very easy. John's actually put a lot of that stuff together for us. I want to speak about the first responders. Huge, huge issue. These are the heroes that went in to rescue and recover my uncle's body and so many others. The first responders are sick and dying today, and it's because of the lies they were told, and it's because of the toxins that they were exposed to. One of my heroes, Charlie Giles, is here, and he's progressively getting more sick, and he's getting more sick because of the toxins in his body. Okay? Guess what? There's been scientific studies that have found highly engineered, military-grade, unexploded nanothermite in all samples given that were tested independently in the debris of the World Trade Center. That unexploded nanothermite is in the lungs of all those first responders. Tens of thousands of heroes are dying today because in their lungs is thermite that took down those buildings. The laws of physics alone could prove that those buildings came down other than fire and gravity. Just the laws of physics. You don't have to even talk about the explosives. Just the laws of physics alone speak about that. And But the explosives that were found in the debris, those are in the lungs of the first responders. We need to reach out to the first responders as much as we can, not only for their health, but for the fact that they need to know what's going on with them. And the world needs to know what's going on. So it's imperative that we mention that we need the support of the first responders too. You know, if you have firefighters and you have survivors and you have family members speaking publicly about the event of 9/11, you know what? We're unstoppable. So we definitely want to reach out to the first responders, ask them for their support, because we will forever give them unending support. They're our heroes. Okay. I just want to thank everyone again. I want to thank someone who's really helped me a lot in the past year and a half to be able to really focus and formulate a lot of things, and that's Heather Lamastro. She is my rock now. She's someone who I am forever indebted to. Thank you so much, Heather, for all that you've done for me. And I will leave everyone with this. Read, okay? Read, read, read. Read anything and everything, but read, okay? It's one thing to learn from documentaries. It's one thing to learn from video. It's huge. We're always going to learn from that. We're not reading enough in this country. So read. Read as much as you possibly can. Ultimately, by reading and then passing that information along, we're going to further our cause. And by furthering our cause, the most important thing about this entire event is that we're saving lives. We are saving lives by getting this information out there. We're saving lives as the first responders. We're saving our lives, because the more of us who know about what happened on 9/11, it's never going to happen again in this country. There should be no one that loses a family member to a false flag event, such as what happened on September 11th. So right now I'm bringing up a mentor of mine, a superhuman, and I don't even have to say more words than that, because we all know him. We've seen what Bob's done over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bob McElveen.